today over on the DD channel. System Area General Manager and company co-founder, Brandon Wilson, dropped by the stream to discuss the making of Astroneer now that the game's left early access, Untitled 1. In case you have not checked in with Astroneer's development for a while, it's managed to accrue a large and loyal community that helped make its 1.0 launch a success. Wilson was able to explain why that community took some getting used to for a team of developers whose initial experience was being siloed away from players while working on the Halo franchise. You can now watch the full conversation with Wilson in the video above. For more developer interviews and curated DD talks, be sure to follow the DD Twitch channel. Just a quick final reminder today that early registration for the 2019 Game Developers Conference ends tomorrow, Wednesday, January 13th, at 11:59 p.m. Pacific, and organizers encourage anyone interested in attending to register now at a discounted rate. If you are thinking about coming to DD this year, the early registration discount is a great way to save some money and guarantee yourself a pass to the show, which always hosts an industry-leading lineup of lectures, panels, and tutorials for game makers and other industry professionals. This year, there's a ton of great stuff lined up, including the new game Discoverability Day, a full day of TALKSDISCUSSINGPOACTICAL case studies on strategies for PC, console and mobile game developers to help their work stand out amid the sea of games filling today's markets. Discoverability Day is just one of many focused tutorials highlighting the first 2 days of DD 2019. One wholly focused on helping you maximize the chances of as many people enjoying your game as possible. For example, in her Discoverability Day talk, Otis Me, the grind behind the $272K funding success of boyfriend Jinjin, Kitfox Games, Victoria Chen, will give you an inside look at the lengthy work that went into making boyfriend Jinjin an instant success. How did the Kitfox Games team attract press? Did social media matter that much? How did a 5-person team manage? How did their community help? Let's lift the veil on the numbers and technical aspects behind the indie discoverability grind. Chen is also presenting an intriguing advocacy track talk at this year's show that's all about fashion in games, and why it matters in why fashion in most game songs and why you should care. She will explore the recent history of fashion in games, offer tips of improving the fashion options in your own project, and examine why fashion in games is one of the most downplayed parts of the medium elsewhere. As part of DD 2019 X Mobile Summit, King will give you a behind-the-scenes look at his latest Candy Crush gaming, expanding the world of Candy Crush, a post-mortem on Candy Crush Friends Saga, featuring principal game designer Jeremy Kang, studio-led narrative design Tracy Dong, and senior director of visual development Robert McKenzie. This session will walk through the process of how the development team expanded the game world and built upon this billion-dollar to create a more accessible game, including adding collection and other gameplay elements, redesigning the look of the characters, and retrofitting a new narrative foundation. Make time to attend, and you are likely to walk away with practical learnings about the game design, art vision, and the strategy behind the making of this new Candy Crush game, as well as the goals and challenges of expanding the world of this successful IP. If you are more interested in the ways different vehicles traverse the open world of the new Just Cause game, check out Volani Studios' lead mechanics designer Hamishian's programming track talk on vehicle physics and tire dynamics in Just Cause 4. He will show you how the latest Just Cause game codes with a wide range of vehicles and playstyles through thoughtful design of its tire dynamics, and how the right technical decisions were reached during design of the game's vehicle physics model. You want to be there, because Yang also plans to get through the magic formula tire model. Examiningly, it may not be optimal for Arcadian's immediate handling, and propose a more designer-friendly approach, which is not semi-empirical, has considerably fewer parameters, and produces more player-friendly results. And of course, do not forget about the DD2019 Vision Check. It's a special series of high-profile talks, exploring the future of the game industry that touch on everything from what game devs can learn from Walt Disney Imagineering team, in a special talk on playing with magic, interactive worlds and Walt Disney Imagineering. Tony Wontek, Paul Mango, founder and CEO John Hanks, Talcan, the state future of our games, rose-colored glasses. Hank's talk is especially interesting because he will provide a deep look at augmented reality, tech all day, and help you think. Around long-term games and experiences that can successfully deliver persistent shared experiences in the real world. Do not miss it. For more details on this and all of the announced talks, head over to TheOnlineEDC 2019 session scheduler, where you can check out all the sessions on offer at the show this year. Bring your team to GD, register a group of 10 or more and save 10% on conference passes. Learn more. For more details on EDC 2019, visit the show's official website, or subscribe to regular updates via Facebook, Twitter, OS. Gamasutra and GD are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. Newsbrief Hitman developer IO Interactive has opened a new studio in Malmo, Sweden. The Danish company said the decision to open IO in Malmo was a natural choice, given the region already plays home to a strong game dev community. IO claims the new opening will strengthen its ability to deliver exceptional Hitman content, while also granting it the freedom to create brand new franchises. IO in Malmo is already fully operational, and will begin working on projects with IO Copenhagen immediately, with IO describing the two studios as one family. Newsbrief PUBG Mobile is officially surpassed 200 million registered users and, according to The Verge, currently boasts about 30 million daily active users. That figure is a notable achievement for any game, but especially so for PUBG since its primary battle royale competitor, Epic Games, Fortnite, only crossed that same 200 million player threshold last month. The Verge says that PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds 200 million count only includes players of PUBG Mobile, meaning that it does not include those who have purchased the Battle Royale game on PC and console, and it does not include any of the PUBG players in China. For better or worse, much of the game's market is moving to games as a service. Once upon a time, this was known as the Mo business model, because almost were games as a service, and virtually nothing else was. Obviously, a lot of boss games will not be MOs. Candy Crush Saga is a service, but it's not MMO. Nor does boss mean the game has to be free to play with themselves via microtransactions. Boss is a business strategy, and that 2P is a revenue model. In the past we have seen services of all sorts drive revenue in lots of ways. In fact, cable companies and phone service both do just about all of the above at once. So there's lots of ways to make money if you have a service, and arguably, mature service businesses use as many of them as they can. But underneath it all is one inevitable underlying truth. There is no ongoing service without retention. This is why some game genres work better than others as services. If you can figure out how a given genre can retain, then you can make it work for a boss. Whether or not it works for an torpy is a separate, secondary question, and a lot of game types are built to be consumable, snackable,